you have decided to confer the mandate on my modest person. I am grateful to you and want to let you know that I'll do everything in my power not to let you down, so that the decision you have made here will bear fruit for us next year. Grateful to you and want to let you know that I'll do everything in my power not to let you down, so that the decision you have made here will bear fruit for us next year. I hope my colleagues will forgive me if on this occasion I single out one particular one. A young man who gave me such a big run for my money. And who has shown, and this is first intervention in our national politics, that the talent, the drive, the energy are all there. All I can say to him is what my predecessor flag bearer said to me many years ago, and I've never forgotten it. After our contest in 1998, came to my house to tell me that he has to be president first before I become president. Allan, you follow me. Came to my house to tell me that he has to be president first before I become president. Allan, you follow me. The gesture that he has made.
Joe Kennedy Japan and or opeso be the president no jina hobby. He had it. Kennedy Japan and the onenam Ghana say ono e papa che Allan no. Abra ono nim party ni structure no. And the ono onenam no so e papa che Allan yentuma no ni enja Allan no jina Akuffo Addo echi. Na do danko Akuffo Addo bie na no e ka say time ayeto aba no Kuffo one Kuffo kodi Kuffo ka kire say e wo so no di president ansa na wodi. E na mpa Kuffo be di president ansa na wodi. E na ono so aba wini e na Allan eje mama na o ka kire Allan say una wodi mechi. Brofo na Akuffo Addo ka no. Allan una wodi mechi. Inte ba sign and the whole MPP obi asa Bawumia time. Enya kro no enya ewi enya jimi e wo ye ni MPP mu a anka nda bebi ebeduni.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Organization quickly na yemfa jumadi ni so you start you na me chire munyome bi ni so. Now British ni na Fulani omakomuti abom Jandam. All right, now moment characterization. The question here is Nana Addo kwa Akuffo Addo wa pray so be president for some time. Now, some time back, MPP for primaries. And a year, Nana Addo Akuffo Addo on Allan Kojo Ekonya number be obi entubenya 50+1. Na the best simon say Allan Kojo share the way forward or share the future of the party and or share a year on the political the ambition or these calculations on any year tenase on any party for a normal penna or modono etnase junjine and okay say MPP bejina and the momayema Nana Addo Akuffo Addo enko into Allan Kojo eka say Akuffo Addo, I'm giving you the nod. Also BTBBA say sometimes people say oh time Allan Kojo Emma Akuffo Addo nod no Akuffo Addo enwini senka Allan Kojo ama Akuffo Addo nod na and Akuffo Addo onya that opportunity again to go. It's a fact. Because Akuffo Addo after that nod na Allan de man no and okopie court na at the end of the day no oba biem na onya that sympathy and osaye sa cool no to get the flag bearership. Enti Akuffo Addo becoming Akuffo Addo nyina no when Allan Kojo said you go because Allan Kojo stop Akuffo Addo anka 2012 we wouldn't have known what to happen anka Allan betume wini. So you cannot rule out Allan's patriotism ene na koma pa or de ma den Akuffo Addo say onko. Nobody can write that off. Nobody can sit anywhere else and say Allan Kojo does not have the right to ask today, say, why are you people doing this to me? Because Allan and Penia and Akuffo Addo we nyanko. Anka we nyanko swa anka 2012 no court no anka onya sa sympathy no in the party for people to do coup for him to go again. It was it is by Allan that idea and that wisdom for Allan to say Akuffo Addo Nkono, that is why Akuffo Addo became president. It did not come immediately, but it was that not Allan gave Akuffo Addo and made Akuffo Addo opportunity to come 2016 to win. Inti, let us not say Allan Kojo has not played any role in you people in government today making noise and insulting him, no. Or no na make Akuffo Addo because Akuffo Addo would have died about around 2010. Kobewu. Now, there's something we need to understand. Jandam. Nana Addo Akuffo Addo has been very, 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 very hypocritical when it comes to showing the same respect to Allan. Nana Addo Akuffo Addo has been very ungrateful, and MPP as a political party, they have become very ungrateful because they Allan Kojo Chamantin a year and they to be ma NPP power in 2016. No, I am one say only people MPP more they have an issue with Allan Kojo Chamantin. I've said Allan Kojo Chamantin is the only intelligent person in the MPP today, but he is not smart enough to lead Ghana. John Dramani Mahama, you don't compare Allan. Mahama is far. Any other person apart from John Mahama, Allan Chamantin can compete with that person. Now, the reason I'm doing this is say, how the media, how they portrayed Allan to be a bad person, because from day one, Akuffo Addo and a clique of media men, no, Kwekubako, Poladomotre, Kwame Sefakaino, they had an agenda say Allan being a solid person now, the Oyem Akuffo Addo, from day one, they didn't want to do what? They didn't want to give Allan Kojo Chamantin that opportunity. Into the bi na manfo bi ka semi Akuffo Addo time Allan ma Akuffo Addo not say onko no Akuffo Addo congratulated Allan wan ka sembia into comedian ma some part of Akuffo Addo's acceptance speech, you know, the day Allan man no the say on the MPP him no, they cut it into two pieces, sorry. Now they cut the whole acceptance speech, you know, and a part be a Akuffo Addo looking like say an angel, no, they played that part. But the part Akuffo Addo insisted you can't say Allan Chamantin if you musua edru so no, they have deliberately taken out of the system. They started or they created that to put in the heads of NPP, new ones on Bebem, old ones on womb, to make you look like say anytime Allan tries to ask the relevant question to say, why is it because in Mrebino, this is what I did. Things have changed. So the narrative about 6-7 years ago, no, the media now, Akuffo Addo media, no, they started twisting the narrative. Into show be this Paul Adomotre. Otumi Bejina TV so now we painti Nana Addo Akuffo Addo say Jesus Christ. Now obo Akuffo Addo speech, acceptance speech now. No a cut some party be no abo. Because what he is trying to do or what they try to do, they say they always want to create the impression say Allan Kojo Chamantin at the end of the day NPP does not owe him anything, especially Akuffo Addo. And they create the narrative say why is Allan, why is he supposed to even in the future ask say is it not my 10? And then they drew me swa adanin tokwa. Inti we show be this Paul Adomotre. Listen to Paul Adomotre show. Now oka Akuffo Addo asem any acceptance speech no. Now utie niye they cut it off. They don't allow you to listen to the rest. Akuffo Addo na oye emphatic say every ni swa Allan Kojo Chamantin na eba. Now listen, Paul Adomotre Jandam. A Jandam no say omucha baby na omamo narrative mo madwin say Akuffo Addo ono na G2 mu and Akuffo Addo ko nim, but they will never let you know Akuffo Addo's exact words. Akuffo Addo no assembly very important today because it will whether it will destroy the party or it will make the party great. Into the ASU MPP mu no, don't think say at the forefront. They created it a long time ago. Akuffo Addo be the president and we created to say we need to find a way to make sure say Allan will not get the slot because Nankofo ya from Muhajiri say they never want Allan Chairmantin to take over from Akuffo Addo. Now Moshe Paul Addo see what he did after Paul Addo mebo the full acceptance speech. Now one can say wait here say Akuffo Addo can say Allan Chairmantin will come after him and I said no. Let's move forward. This is Jandam Paul Addo.
You have decided to confer the mandate on my modest person. I am grateful to you and want to let you know that I'll do everything in my power not to let you down, so that the decision you have made here will bear fruit for us next year. I hope my colleagues will forgive me if on this occasion I single out one particular one. The young man who gave me such a big run for my money and who has shown in this his first intervention in our national politics that the talent, the drive, the energy are all there. All I can say to him is what my predecessor's flag bearer said to me many years ago, and I've never forgotten it. After our contest in 1998, came to my house to tell me that he has to be president first before I become president.
Sorry, the sound was off. So you saw where they cut it off. Or maybe a Paul Addo video so. Because they didn't want you to hear Akuffo Addo's own words. Saying, say, Allan Chairmantin who should take over after him. This is how they prepare your minds. Now, you bet here the full video. But the person out here say, what they are doing today in MPP primaries against Allan Chairmantin, they started it 7 years ago. Kwame Sefakan, Paul Addo, Kweku Bako, Adum TV, that is the agenda. Paul Addo to me, boy, I could do that portion or do one or because he didn't want to commit Akuffo Addo. But there's a video. There is a full length. Akuffo Addo now let's go and listen to Akuffo Addo proper. The acceptance speech, and what he actually said. And when I say deliberate. Me say NPP the only intelligent person now, obet me the NPP nim Allan. But Allan Krampo on to me endi Ghana nim. It should be fair for Allan to lead the NPP. Allan should not lead Ghana because he is still part of these fools. But MPP when Allan Chairmantin because he has carried himself to a level NPP will need a leader. Kufuor de obi anim se Kufuor was say bibia Kufuor de oni record papa bia biom because penyiti fie na ye kan ankarefo a na se de ndien a ye kan okaka ho enkwasiade ekoso MPP mu na Kufuor nim onkasa ye boni pato election day. Kufuor has no integrity in the MPP. In the eyes of people like us, Kufuor is not a godfather in the NPP. It is only sycophants in the NPP who hail Kufuor. But se peniti fie ne e kan ankarefo a nsamfo ekoso Ghana ya boni patuo election time nsamfo ekoso MPP aban mu Kufuor MB na no kan bi or twan ma MPP asabedi so me I don't see Kufuor as somebody yeto say or ye penyini a odwene Ghana ho no odwene MPP nko ho. So I don't see him even having credibility than Allan Chairmantin. I'm telling you. Into me, I don't count Kufuor as one of Sebio Impenifua Omobua MPP. Kufuor na say MPP no. Kufuor na say Ghana. Because you are the one of the only ex-presidents are uncontested for elections. So what is stopping you to speak the truth? What is stopping you to rebuke the government? What is stopping you to talk about the elections that people were killed? What is stopping you to talk about Ayeke Furiata, Diekoso? But Kufuor is only a party fanatic. Kufuor does not think about Ghana. So me, I don't consider Kufuor as somebody or your penyinia or da or bompire ma Ghana. MPP nkwana Kufuor bompire momo. So me, I don't count Kufuor in my analysis. On your penyinia, why not you so obebwa Ghana? Ono oya MPP ni onye Ghana ni oni Ghana ndana kuma so MPP nkwana da Kufuor kuma so I don't think I have to give Kufuor that kind of that thing. I don't have to give him. Penyini tifia den also penyini ye also penyini kasa nyoma nkoyi a also penyini kasa na o chirechirem ye bo amon photo election also penyini kasa irrespective of party I will join and so Kufuor tifie and from Paul Boatia oyi MPP photo omo ya galamse Kufuor tumi nkebi ensamfo ekoso Ghana nyina Kufuor wubi. But Kufuor will get the strength to go and sit at MPP rally and say Ghana for and share the MPP for a year near tomorrow. Into Penini Sano Sebio or your mambo for on Jenny Ghana. And I'm going to say it. Me, I don't care how you feel. When I say these things, Penini or your mambo for no on Jenny Kruno or Jenny on one Katani Fian, and that is what Kufuor has become. Now, Momiango Tia Akuffo Addo, ne acceptance speech no, and exactly what he said when it comes to Allan Kojo-Chiramante. Akuffo Addo ka say, Ofriwa e was Allan neba na, Allan suna e was Drew na. Let's listen to Akuffo Addo.
Mr. President, Vice President, your fair lady, Ajia Ramatu Mahama, Chairperson of Congress, colleagues, this is indeed the day the Lord has made, and we must all rejoice in it. Today is not a victory for me. Today is a victory for the new patriotic party. And we have to thank the Almighty. But despite all the tensions and so much that was said about our party and this Congress, the good Lord has seen us to a successful conclusion and has demonstrated to the people of Ghana that yes, this party that embodies the noblest tradition in Ghanaian politics, the Dankwa Butia tradition, continues as a united front determined to realize its historic mission, building in our country a free and open society in which every individual has the opportunity to make of himself or herself what he can. I have to begin by thanking all my colleagues in this epic contest. I am humbled that amongst this formidable array of political and intellectual talent that has been before you, you have decided to confer the mandate on my modest person. I am grateful to you and want to let you know that I'll do everything in my power not to let you down, so that the decision you have made here will bear fruit for us next year. Grateful to you and want to let you know that I'll do everything in my power not to let you down, so that the decision you have made here will bear fruit for us next year. I hope my colleagues will forgive me if on this occasion I single out one particular one. The young man who gave me such a big run for my money. And who has shown in this his first intervention in our national politics that the talent, the drive, the energy are all there. All I can say to him is what my predecessor Flagbearer said to me, many years ago, and I've never forgotten it. After our contest in 1998, came to my house to tell me that he has to be president first before I become president. Allan, you follow me. Came to my house to tell me that he has to be president first before I become president. Allan, you follow me. Tell me that he has to be president first before I become president. Allan, you follow me. Before I become president. Allan, you follow me. The gesture that he has made here is a gesture that comes and will resonate from the very best of the tradition of our great movement and party. I think all of us owe him a special word of gratitude for making this concession, making all our lives this afternoon that much easier. Allan, thank you once again. Thank you very much indeed. Allan, you follow me. But he has to be president first before I become president. Allan, you follow me. The gesture that he has made.
Oh, Kennedy Japan and or person be the president no jina hobby. He had it. Kennedy Japan and the onenam Ghana say ono e papa che Allan no. Abra ono nim party ni structure no. And the ono onenam no so e papa che Allan yentuma no ni enja Allan no jina Akuffo Addo echi. Na na do Akuffo Addo bie na no e ka say time ayeto aba no kofo one Akuffo kodi Akuffo ka kire ne say e wo so ono di president ansa na wedi. Ena ampa Akuffo be di president ansa na wodi. Ena ono so abe wini ena Allan eje mama na okacha Allan say una wudi mechi brofo na Akuffo Addo kano no Allan una wudi mechi inte ba sign and the whole MPP obi asa Bawumia time enya krono enya ewi enya jimi e wo ye ni MPP mu a ankende be ebeduni Akuffo Addo bie na no kae Akuffo ka kire me se obedi ansa na we medi ena Akuffo bedi ye ena nde wo Allan kodwo kire manten bedi nyame din eda wase se we je mama me se ende menko na Allan me ka kire me wi a wo na odi mechi eye den nde nipa 19 e contest Allan eye den nde we mu nyina gina o se omo yamfa Bawumia mbedi MPP enim why adentira eye kronu ntira because Bawumia di president Akuffo Addo di president. Enti boni ben na Allan kodwo kire manten aye. Boni ben na Allan kodwo kire manten aye nne say today he has to lead the MPP and the nipa bi di government money edi Bawumia chi e ba sinkofo around the country because krono amanfo bi abo. Anytime I can say this is not about Allan Kasho, it's about Ghana. Sankofo we pathway or say co-position. Hey? Say NPP co-position ye be MPP nyansafo. Yebewu MPP nyansafo mkwako tinefia kasa afedie yemfe nyansafo nchechere party no. It does not matter this particular MPP, they need to go into opposition. These are dirty people. Akuffo Addo nebusuafo on Kennedy Japan no jine Akuffo Addo echi otie ni nyina omu nyina Akuffo Addo yire no jina ho omu ende omu nyina etia Allan kodwo kire mantie omu nyina no jina omu tie ebo omu nsem. Allan is the bad boy. Today we have about 19 people, so 10, 12 people. Munyabo per president di. The nipana mwamu president or tusu can say after me, it is you no. Why today? Why are you people? Na there you say omwana omujina and the omujina person with the president omujina no mo. They were there. So what has changed now? And then the Tam Ghana skejina ko di Bawumia chi. Identity because Gabi Bedietuo, Akuffo Addo, Bamti, Ebusiami Pese, Ruli Ghana behind the scenes. Inti yamfa Bawumia concert man imbesiwo, na yankuni pastel, na yamfa PDS, ni yamfa Japa, ni yantine ni yantwe Ghana for se nkwasiafo. That is why you are seeing what you are seeing today. Allan Chamantin, as I speak to you today, MPP mo obien wo betumedi Ghana nim. Now, when you take NPP as a political party, do nim nyansa pe ewum and then mekacho Kojo Chamantin. Kojo Chamantin can lead NPP, but Kojo Chamantin cannot lead NDC, Ghana. Now, the reason why I'm suggesting Kojo Chamantin for MPP in the say, omu co-positioner, ombe nyansenia, sebio oni di obetuma transfer kasa dabi, enkwasi adia mrebia ye Akuffo ankasa no media mekasa ama nyoma ye. And I need NPP to elect a leader to lead them into opposition. Because Allan Chamantin cannot be John Mahama. Allan Chamantin does not have the track record of John Mahama. In politics, Allan Chamantin's resume does not get close to John Mahama. And none of those insects behind Allan Chamantin. Now, Allan to me Mahama, who is Bawumia? Who is Kennedy Japan? Kasa Kronimka. Now, you're thought. You're drilling the trim. So you people need to understand. Mama Sikabe se MPP muna ejimi fo na edimuso. And it's like Kennedy Biena no akachiremo.
MPP. If you answer the MPP for need capital. MPP now come. Read my lips. MPP. If you answer, omu need capital. Jimmy pa. Jimmy omo Jimmyana. Book. MPP for book. They will stay in opposition forever. My Jimmy MPP for Jimmy. Me who be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party.
It's a fact. Kennedy is a Jimmy. He does not even understand. He don't know why. He doesn't know why he's part of this party. When you see people rally behind Bawumia, Sikanti party ni megwase ya to party dignity atwakene. Nanka ya den na MPP mu obitumi ka se Bawumia ye papa chen Allan Chamantin. Where? E den ade we bi see. Where on earth? Where on earth can anybody in the MPP compare Bawumia to Allan Chamantin? How? Politics na time say. And semesi wo Ghana ne epobi manade na no atuma Allan Chamantin for MPP no na no tuma bibia be din. Uyi John Mahama everywhere the only person between na to asemu mo Ghana manaye Allan Chamantin politician, yeah. Na yet Ghana the MPP mu catch obi say Bawumia and na also the MPP enim. Me say MPP needs to go to opposition, but they need an intelligent leader to take them to opposition. The reason why NDC won election 2020, munyina munim kofo winim, Xposes nim, Akuffo Addo nankasa winim, na yere nim munyina munim Allan Chamantin kro winim. The reason why NDC win election 2020 and say when the NDC were going in opposition, NDC did not go into opposition divided. They went into opposition because they thought that their works was going to talk for them. So when you look at the NDC as a front, when they were going into opposition disagreeing with themselves why they didn't sell themselves well. NDC went into opposition. People did not come out to vote for the NDC because the NDC did not show them what they were doing for them. The NDC did not let them understand. So the people were confused about the pace and John Mahama NDC at the Ghana because near who be that. In Kurasi for near who be that. So we were always confused. We were all confused. We didn't know what he was trying to do. John Mahama was setting the pace. Into NDC, when they were going into opposition, they were not divided. They were confused about why they didn't win. They didn't understand because they had done everything. When you pick the green book, you will see that every single region was touched. So if you're a president going out of power, you will ask yourself, what happened? Did my people fail me? Was our communication weak? What didn't we do? But the people were seeing the thing in their communities because the NDC cry and Kasakra said yes, schools, communities, Nipan and no team. Why didn't they still accept it? Because the NPP were lying. Because the media were ready to help the NPP lie. Into Tumiko baby, John Mahama ACE block, and Suna media nibi radio, BTS and Timemo Kase, a die way dear, man Kase Ebeboa. So the people were confused. So they were forced to do what? They were forced to follow MPP. You know why? Because school na yes, media person also anko chire mu chire kurasini ni say sa e-block we eya wo ba no ene ebenya so mfaso no sa journalist network say Akuffo Addo so be ma free education but on kan chire kurasini ni say now free education wo ba no aha na wo be ko no o ma anya sa o ka say free education yes to Ghana for no comedy ye hiafo sebio dudu de nimbie ye ituka free my pe eno na ani age but media person journalist onim nyansa no be ka say Akuffo Addo say free education na nkora na omeko school wen anse na wusa say enya Mahama school na osi no to bi onim nyansa ka say na senka Mahama ondwene nkora no ho a eye de na osi school dan no. So the NPP, the NDC went into opposition confused. That is why they came back strong to win election 2020. Because they had now seen what they had to do. They had to let the people understand. They say, Nyoma ye no, muntin ye. So they gave power to the NPP. The NPP started fumbling. Now the reason why the NDC is more resolute, they went into opposition with a leader they believed in. The NPP made Ghana folk to believe that John Mahama was not capable. John Mahama was incompetent. But the NDC believed in John Mahama. So when they lost the elections, they were all like, what is happening? They went back, they rallied around their leader again and said, we understand and believe in your vision and focus. And that we want to rally around you again. And at this time, 99.9, they all say, we want you again. Because when they went into opposition, they knew that this guy has the vision. Now NPP will go into opposition without a leader. Anytime a person with Allan if you don't get Allan to go into opposition with you, party ni be good. Because if you don't have a leader like Allan ni pe bibe to my friend nim akase opposition bibinti mo de mo enjoy bibia ni solve problem na mo de kwase bi kodi mo nim se leader mo party no ebegu because sa nipa no on commanded the respect of left and right.
Whenever I say PENDREAM TV de Jandam yopo